What up, y'all? One man, 1 year, 150. We're back with episode number 7 of Jaywalking. Anybody that stuck around, I appreciate it. The comments, I mean, I know I'm nobody, really, but it's gotten a couple of comments, and I appreciate it. If you like it, go ahead and hit the like button. Subscribe for more. A couple of fitness YouTubers have had me on for interviews, kind of talking about my life, so we'll leave that for those videos if you want to go check them out. I'm going to give a shout out to those people. It's Paul from Hench Herbivore. Go look him up on YouTube. Follow him on Instagram. He's definitely worth it. Really just overall nice guy, and trying to do really good things for numerous communities. He just wants to see you get better and live a healthier life. So go check him out. Again, that's Paul from Hench Herbivore, Hench Herbivore. And I was on a interview with Ilona from Chikara Transformations, so go check her out. She's another big influencer in the weightlifting / just overall like fitness, wellness space. She's also an amazing person. On her way right now. Go follow her. She's on her way to trying to get her, or doing her first amateur Olympia for the wellness division. I don't know a lot about it, so just go look her up. She'll be able to tell you more. Just go watch some of her videos. You'll get a better idea of what she's doing. But I was on both of their channels, did an interview with both of them. Nice amount of time that they gave me to really talk about my story, the whole 9. So go check them out. I was also on the Running Around Charlotte podcast, talking about my whole running journey, which is what I'm working on right now. I still lift weights, but more of a running focus. I'm working on trying to do my first full marathon in the next year. I'm trying to do this stuff smart. I know that, couch to 5K is a thing, but couch to marathon, not so much. Couch to marathon in a couple months can really get you injured. Let's be honest. If you're not a runner, like I've never been, just jumping into something like that can be pretty stupid and get you hurt. So we're trying to do this smart. So far I've done a total of 20 different races, numerous 5Ks. There's been a 10K in there, a 10-mile. I did my first half marathon earlier this year, 8K in there, a whole bunch of different stuff that I've done, a couple of 4-milers. But I'm working on, coming up, I got a Father's Day 5K. The 4th of July, 7:30 in the morning, I got a 4-mile run called the American 4-miler. 10K that I'm going to be doing with my wife. It'll be her first 10K in August. September, we've got Around the Crown 10K, which I'm really looking forward to. That and the half marathon have been my 2 favorite races so far. Around the Crown is awesome because there's so many people, and they shut down part of the highway in Charlotte, 277. so you can go and run on it, which is, I don't know, like, the half marathon was cool because I did it, but being able to run on the highway because it's shut down for you, whole nother thing. So we got those coming up. I also have a 24-hour run in September called Lake Hinson. That one is just at your own pace, kind of do what you can for 24 hours. If you want to run 1 mile, then you run 1 mile and then you just hang out the whole time. But you can do, 100 in a day if you want. It doesn't really matter. It's up to you. October, we're still up in the air. I may be doing another half marathon on, I think it's Sunset Beach, or I'll be doing the Running Scared 5K with my wife. We'll be doing either one. I'm not 100% sure yet. Thanksgiving, I'll be doing my first turkey trot, Charlotte Turkey Trot, and then December we got the Santa Run 8K again. So really looking forward to all of it. There's not really a bad race, just some are longer than others, so that's what I'm focusing on now. And I won't go over that in every one of these jaywalking. It's just kind of off the top of my head this morning. But go follow those people that I brought up. And, there's a long list of other influencers that I'll name drop in other videos that I think would really be beneficial to some people out there that are trying to lose weight or keep weight off. They give good recipe videos and weight loss tips, just the whole nine. And they have a little more certified backing, like, some of them are kinesiology, have their degree in kinesiology and fitness and all that kind of stuff, which is stuff that I'm working on at the moment. I'm trying to, as soon as we got our stuff together and we're a little more settled in, caught up on a few things, and I have more time, I'll be working on my NASM certification so I can start doing personal training and coaching, because I kind of just, I don't know, it's hard to explain, fell in love with the whole fitness thing a lot more than I ever thought I would. At first it was just about my health, and then it turned into some moral standpoints that I had. But now, after all the support that I've gotten from a ton of people, because I posted pretty much my whole journey, and I'm working on that documentary, which kind of turned into a whole new thing. It's gonna be, still working on the name, but I kind of like the name that I had, which was from 426, which was my highest recorded weight, to running for 26, because 26 miles isn't a marathon. So why not document my journey on the way there? I think that would be interesting. All the struggles I dealt with, but that'll be coming later on. Need to work on some equipment so I can get the voice overlay, and I want to have a decent camera to record the whole thing with, and I want it to be decent. I want to have it very well edited, nothing like the videos that I put up here. I just want it to look a lot more clean and well done. and not just like something I threw together. And I'm far from a like filmmaker. I did a little bit of editing back when I lived up north. I was part of a music group and a production company, and you know, I had a couple of like music videos because I used to do a lot of writing, some rap and hip hop kind of stuff. But you know, that's years ago. Kind of changed my mindset, and just, you know, I'm older now. I still love rap and hip hop and everything, but it just doesn't make sense. You don't hear very many stories of somebody that's approaching their mid-40s being a breakout artist in the rap and hip hop game. So, you know, I try and be real with everything. I try and work with reality and not just dream. And I don't want that to come off wrong, because you should always go for your dreams, but you also need to be real with yourself and face reality. It sucks sometimes because, you know, there's tons of people that want to be a breakout artist, but again, I'm approaching my mid-40s. Let's be honest here. There's not many people that are doing that in the rap game, if any. Like Jay-Z and Eminem and Nas and, you know, all those old school rappers. They didn't start a couple years ago. They started back when they were very young. So I haven't had a chance to hone my craft like that. But one thing I can be successful in is this. And I figured, why not make videos about it, right? I know that some people are paying attention, which is really cool. Not a whole lot right now, but you know, I appreciate the few that are. And you got to start somewhere to finally, or to eventually get a following. But that's what this whole thing's going to be about. You know, the struggles, and just to document the journey. And then there's going to be me trying to intertwine some helpful advice and tips for people. And that is what is going to lead me to my next thing. Is I've noticed since I've been hitting the gym again kind of hard, and not just worrying about running, I've noticed that I'm leaning out a little better. I love running, but I've also learned that there's more to it, that you should be focusing also on your strength, because it's going to help your cardiovascular as a whole. The more strain you're putting on your entire body and not just your legs and your heart, the better off you're going to be all around. So that's what I'm working on now. Last night I did some leg work. Really been crushing the legs, so they're a little sore right now, but we still did 5 miles this morning. Well, I'll be honest, I did 4 before I started recording, so I'm kind of just doing like my cool down walk while I record the video. But I'm also hitting the arms again, chest. I'm really hitting the chest hard because I want it to fill out, and it's just going to help with, you know, blood flow as a whole, the whole cardiovascular, getting the heart stronger so that it pumps more efficiently. But I've noticed that, especially the day after I really hit the gym hard, that I've look a little more, like a little leaner than I did the day before. So I definitely am going to be sticking with hitting the weights on top of everything else I do. I'm also working on core work because I've noticed that from time to time I can feel like a little, I hate using the word, but I hear it all the time, like a little, it's weird, I hear it all the time in the running space. They call it a niggle, and it just sounds weird to me. It sounds too close to something else. I'm sure you know what it is, but I feel like, I don't know, like a sharp pain from time to time in my lower back. And I learned that that could be my core work. Like my core is not strong enough to support the amount of volume that I'm running, because I do a lot of volume every day. I usually run, it's going to sound stupid probably to some people, but typically I run at least twice a day. It's nothing groundbreaking. I'm not doing 2 marathons a day, but typically my morning run is, anywhere from 4.5 to like 7 miles in the morning. And sometimes I'll do 3 a day. And then at lunch, I get changed up, and there's a park across the street where I go and do running then too. Or I'll do a fast-paced walk. Sometimes I have my weighted vest. And then at night, I do more with my wife. We'll go out, and most times we'll just do like a really long walk, a couple miles, 3-4 miles. So I'm getting in total movement anywhere from like 13 to 15 miles every day, except for the days that I do lifting, because I don't want to burn myself out and have no energy to go lift. You don't want to overdo it on those days, because you want to have some energy left so you can push the weight. If you just run, you're using all the calories that you put in your body to keep pushing your run. But them lifting days, I want to have something in the tank still, so I kind of pull back a little bit. Like yesterday, I think I did like 9 or 10 miles total, where my typical day is almost 15. Like 30,000+ steps. Yesterday I was at like 21 or 22. So I'll put up more going forward. I'm trying to work on doing more of these every day or every week. Keep an eye out. And again, if you like the content, go ahead and hit like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at OneMan1Year150. Follow me on Strava, Jason Gardner, hashtag OneMan1Year150. And until the next one, I'm out, y'all. Stay hydrated, stay motivated.